guys, how are you? It's Craig here from Out There Touring. So I'm going to be on the road for a few weeks. Just thought I'd pull over here at Stockton, looking back over towards Newcastle. Just showed you some footage then. Overlooking the harbour. Newcastle Harbour is a working harbour, so there's always something happening on the water. Just a quick rundown of the all the equipment I've got in the truck before I leave. It's fully loaded. So as I said, I'm going to be on the road for probably 2.5 weeks. A week going up the coastline, meeting some people tonight at Crescent Head, and then I'll stop another couple of spots on the way up the coast, Queensland coast, and meet up with some friends at Hervey Bay before getting on the barge and heading over to Fraser for 7 nights. Just quick little walk through the truck. Done it all before, but it's fully loaded now, so I'll just show you what I've got. All the camera equipment in the just in the passenger side footwell. A couple of fishing rods ready to go. Back seat is fully loaded up. Spearfishing gear, new spear gun, can't wait to use that. A couple of sets of tracks. Got the Max Tracks Extreme, and also just got a cheap set of XTMs. Just clothes, barbecues in the back today, just running out of room, and a couple of gas bottles down underneath the Ugg boots. Yeah, so as I said, heading up to Crescent Head now. Going to meet up with some friends there, spend the night there, bit of a feed, a couple of drinks and some laughs. First day of holidays. Going to meet up with friends, a few drinks. Really looking forward to it. And of course, this time next week, we'll be on Fraser Island. So, as I said before, just got a 3-week of basically just travelling slowly up the coast. Try to find some of those little spots that I've never stopped at before. Sensational. Clear skies, doesn't look like there's much wind, so hopefully the water's clean and we can get some spear fishing done over the next day or 2. Morning guys, how you going? Just spent the night up here at Crescent Head, up nice and early. The sun's just coming up now, so just going to walk up to the headland. So yeah, nice spot. Caravan park's really nice. Little golf course, I'll just show you that now. So a bit hilly on the course, and the headland's up the top there, so just going to walk up there. A couple of surfers out. So I'll spend the day here on the coast somewhere. Not sure if I'll stay here another night or head up to Southwest Rocks for the day. I think it's only about another 30 or 40 k's on the coast. So there we go, let's get up this hill. on the road again, heading out to Point Plumber just to have a look, see what the water's like. Crescent wasn't real clean, but some nice little waves. Had a really good night last night, caught up with friends. It was good to catch up with them and meet some other people that they were in a group with, so that was nice. Up early this morning and now so just heading out to Point Plumber. Last time I was out here, can't remember this road being sealed for this, like for the amount of time it is now. So, but yeah, if you haven't been up the Crescent, yeah, but do yourself a favour. Another couple of hours up the coast and then pull over somewhere for tonight. Probably try to get near a river or something like that so I can do a bit of fishing tonight. And then tomorrow, yeah, into Queensland. So I'm at West Ballina. Probably drove a bit further up the coast than I was actually anticipating today. Just found this little spot. A couple of guys are out fishing as well. There's, got a couple of rods out, already lost one, had a good bite, but obviously didn't set the hook, so anyway, trying to get the barbecue on and do a simple dinner tonight, fairly chilled, fairly relaxed, and then yeah, tomorrow morning I'll be on my way again. So I'm in Queensland. I obviously last night I was doing a little bit of fishing at Ballina. Then I decided, oh well, I'm that close, I may as well drive a bit, so I just drove up the Pacific Highway, or the motorway, whatever they call it these days. Had a sleep at a rest spot, and then up early this morning, crossed over into Queensland. So I'm just on the other side of Brisbane now. I'm basically at the base of the Glasshouse Mountains. So I figured I may as well tick this off the bucket list while I'm here. Oh, are you serious? Not sure if the GoPro captures that. It just comes out of nowhere. Okay guys, just going to do the K'gari walking track. The base of the one of the mountains here at the Glasshouse Mountains. It's about a 4.5k walk, about an hour and a half they say, to all our So we're at the base of the mountain. See if we get some clear land down here somewhere and look up at the mountain. It's ridiculously high. We got 500 metres, but the rest of the landscape around here is pretty much all flat. So I'm only a couple hundred metres into the walk, and you come to this little lookout area. The walk itself is all flat and fairly level, and that just pops out of nowhere. So in the distance is Mount Tun Bab Adla, or the Twins as they're also known. It's just from another little observation area here on the track. So there's a track that you can climb if you wish to go up to the top. About a 3 or 4 hour return trip up that way and continue up to the top. I don't have the time or probably the proper footwear neither to do this, so I'm just going to stay on the just the 1.5 hour track going around. So next to the sign for the route going up to the summit, there's a little lookout, little platform. I've also just taken some photos. But just how these these mountains just pop out of nowhere. Behind the trees over there, can't see it now, it's from another little vantage point, is the Twins. I said on the drive in, it was all just flat land, and you come around that bend and then it's just there, it hits you in the face. It's awesome. Right, just going to continue. It's fairly easy sort of walk, this one. This wasn't the plan this morning. When I woke up, I thought I'd come out here and go on a 4-wheel drive track. So I haven't got the appropriate footwear, I'm just wearing thongs.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
Morning guys, how are you? It's 5 o'clock Sunday morning down at Caloundra Beach. So one thing I'm going to struggle with is no daylight savings. My watch tells me it's 6 o'clock, it's 5 o'clock here. I stayed over in the mountains again last night, and then up early this morning, so just driven across here to Caloundra. Just going to do a breakfast cook up and then yes, go for a swim, get organised. Petrie Park, which is on the way to Fraser, just past Gympie. Just a quick little walk around and show you. A lot of the locations are uneven. I've managed to get a fairly good spot, level. So yeah, there's some toilets up in the back corner there. Parking for your boat trailer. As I said, it's limited level or flat areas, so if it's busy, you're probably going to be parking on a hill. There's a kitchen area up there that the Lions Club have supported. A boat ramp out on, and for the first time on the trip, we have a crocodile warning. Morning guys, how are you? Got breakfast on, just bacon and eggs. Do a wrap this morning with cheese. So plan is today, already packed up the tent. Plan is to travel, I think it's about another hour up to Hervey Bay. Meet up with Richard and Jen. We're going to stay there for 3 nights I think. Well, 2 nights at Hervey Bay and then the last night at a farm stay near where the launch takes off to go over the Fraser Island. So just a casual day, be good. It's only another hour's drive. Last night, best sleep I've had since I've been away. Finally starting to get into a bit of holiday mode, which is good. Also arrived here early and wasn't driving around all night trying to find a location. Guys, how are you? So we're at camp, met up with Richard and Jen last night or yesterday afternoon. We set up, had a good night at the, met the owners, really nice people. They've got a bar, little set up in there as well, pool table. A couple other tourists were in there as well, having a few drinks and laughs. So $11 a night per adult. That's just for the camp spots. I'm not sure what caravan spots are worth, powered sites. But we'll have a quick little walk through. This wasn't open last night, but I'm guessing it's some sort of camp kitchen set up in there for like big groups. So a little outdoor deck over the water. Over there you've just got toilets and showers. It's all part of your $11. You a nice shower. There's also a laundry here. I think the washing machine and the dryer is $4 each. So bring some coins with you. So the bar's open from 5 PM. It's all flat for caravan area here. Caravan sites have power and water. So not far from the caravan sites, come out to an open paddock, which is where we are. We're down in the back corner. Just show you around. Plenty of space here for lots of campers, or not so many even, and you have your own space. So we're down in the back corner. There's a few caravans down here as well that have been occupied, and there's also a few right down near us that people have left on site whilst they go and do Fraser or other areas that they can't take their caravans. So yeah, give it a go. It's well worth a stop for a night or two. We're here for 2 nights, and then heading to Hervey Bay for a night before we finally get on the Fraser. Okay, so just pulling into Hervey Bay. We went around to Point Vernon, I think it's called. Water looked a bit murky there, so we're just heading a little bit more south towards Hervey Bay, and we've found another little bay that looks a little bit more protected. Okay, so we just stopped and had a look at the marine park map. What we're allowed to do, where we're allowed to fish, spearfish, where we're not allowed to. So we just want to make sure that we follow all rules, respect where we're taking fish from if we're lucky to catch some fish. So the closer we get to the centre of Hervey Bay, the cleaner the water looks. It looks like it's low tide at the moment. So half of these rocks on high tide would be really good spots to hit. So here we go.